But I want to point out one thing that I think would be a cure for people who are complaining about America. Because when you go to Egypt, and I love so many of the people over there and so many of the sites, but it's a very poor country compared to America. In fact, the Egyptian government controls a lot more than they control here. Basically, in the United States, we're privately funded, or I should say, private enterprise runs most of the economy. Of course, we do have some government, obviously, but it's a little bit different over there in Egypt. The government's involved in a lot more. What do you think, if I were to ask you, what is the average salary of an Egyptian worker in US dollars? You would be shocked to learn it's about $303 per month. Most Americans make that, or the average American makes that in about a day, what an Egyptian worker makes in a month. They make about approximately anywhere from, say, $3,600 to, say, $5,000 a year. Let's just round it off to $4,000. The American worker makes between, say, $61,000 and $65,000 per year on average. About, what is that? Almost 20 times more. It's at least 16 to 18 times more anyway. The purchasing power of the American is 5 or 6 times more. Obviously, it costs more to live here, but the standard of living is so much higher. And if you're going to complain about America, you ought to go over to Egypt and try and live there for a year or two and see how much you like it. You'll appreciate America a lot more. And again, nothing against Egypt. It's got its advantages, obviously. But from a prosperity perspective, there's no comparison. And unfortunately, too many people here in America think wealth is the norm. No, across the world, poverty is the norm. Poverty is the norm. Wealth is something you have to work for. Poverty comes easily, as the proverbs say. A little folding of the hands and suddenly, boom, you're in poverty, as the proverb says. You need to work hard, but you need to have a system that allows you to work hard and keep the benefits of your labor, and we have that here in America. Is it a perfect system? No, there is no perfect system, but it's far better than what you have over in Egypt and many of the other places we visited. So if you want a cure for leftism, at least from an economic perspective, go to some of these countries that I've been to on this trip. Obviously, out of those three, Israel has the highest standard of living. Probably Jordan is next, and then Egypt. As great as those countries are in terms of the things to see and the biblical the biblical history that's there, when it comes to helping people get out of poverty, there's nothing like the United States of America.